Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Welcome to my presentation. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Refi. ID number 20,059,074. I'm delighted to be here today to tell you about Indonesian food. This presentation consists three sections. First, I'll start by talking about the main course. Then I'll focus on the dessert. And finally, I'll end with the snack. This presentation will take about 10 minutes. There will be a question and answer session after my presentation. Thus, if you have questions, please leave them until the end of the presentation. So let me begin this with a question. How many of you have ever tried Indonesian food? I bet none of you have ever done that because our country has a wide variety of cuisines. It is said that Indonesia has around 5,350 traditional recipes. Among those cuisines, in this section, we'll be looking at some main courses. As we know, we Indonesians rarely have appetizer before eating the main dishes. We start our meal with main courses instead of appetizer. Some famous Indonesian main dishes are satay, nasi goreng, and rendang. Satay or satay is meat skewer that is grilled over hot coals. It is served with a sauce and lontong or rice cake. There are numerous variations of satay in Indonesia. Some of them are satay Madura, satay Padang, satay Manggarai, dan lain-lain. Indonesia is even known for having the richest variation satay in the world. Next is nasi goreng or fried rice. Just like satay, there are also many variations of nasi goreng in our country. Come on, nasi goreng uses ketchup or sweet sauce to spice in. Nasi goreng is traditionally a breakfast dish that uses leftover rice from the previous day's meal. In 2011, nasi goreng was in the number 2 for CNN World 50 Most Delicious Food. The last Indonesian course dish I'd like to talk about today is rendang. Rendang is an original dish from Padang, Indonesia. Rendang is a beef that is braised in coconut milk and spiced for hours. The slow choking method is the one that makes rendang so tender and rich with spice. Its tenderness and richness in flavor made rendang to be crowned as the number one dish on CNN 2011 for 50 most delicious food. Now let's move on to the next section, which is about Indonesian dessert. The same as the main course, Indonesian desserts are also varied. I'll focus on two popular desserts, which are martabak manis and cendol. Let's talk about martabak manis first. Martabak manis or sweet martabak is a bread-like pancake. There are numerous toppings of martabak manis, but the most popular ones are sugar, coconut sprinkles, cheese, and crushed peanuts. Martabak manis is served folded and cut to small squares that make the toppings getting inside the martabak manis instead of on the top. The second dessert is cendol. Cendol is made out of grain rice flour from like jelly, creamy coconut milk, savage ice, and plum sugar syrup. We can also add jackfruit, durian, red beans as the additional toppings of chendol. Chendol is served best in summer or when the weather is really hot along with snack. This leads us to the next section, which is about Indonesian snack. When we're talking about Indonesian food, it isn't complete if we don't mention Indonesian snack. In this presentation, I'd like to talk about Indonesian most popular snack, gorengan. I believe most Indonesians have tried gorengan. Gorengan of fritter is various kinds of ingredients buttered and deep fried. Gorengan is commonly sold by street vendor or traveling carts. There are numerous types of goreng: banana fritter, bakwan, cireng, kasana fritter, fried tofu, kasana fritter, potato fritter, dan lain-lain. So, that's all I wanted to say about Indonesian food. In conclusion, not only our country is rich in culture but also cuisines. In this presentation, I only mentioned a few Indonesian foods, but in reality, we have thousands of kinds of cuisines. Now I'll be pleased to answer questions if you have them.
A few moments later.
Before that, this presentation comes from the website sederet.com, online Indonesian English dictionary. No more question. I'd like to end my thought here. Thank you so much for coming and for listening to my presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.